Laura and Michael had been married for 32 years. Their life was quiet but full. Sunday breakfasts on the porch, evening walks, gentle jokes. Neighbors said they were the kind of couple everyone wanted to be. But one chilly morning in autumn, Laura sat in the doctor's office, hands folded tight. The doctor's voice was calm but serious. "We've found something in your test results. It might be serious. We need more scans." Laura nodded but said nothing. Inside, fear roared like thunder. Reflective tone. That evening, Michael came home with flowers. Yellow mums, her favorite. He kissed her cheek, asked about her day, and smiled when she said, everything was fine. But inside, Laura felt a storm brewing. She couldn't tell him. She didn't want to burden him. Not yet. Quiet, emotional build. Over the next week, Laura kept the secret. She went to more appointments, smiled through dinners, and hid the worry behind jokes. At night, she lay awake, listening to Michael's breathing, wishing she could tell him the truth. One morning, she saw him reading the paper, humming softly. She whispered under her breath, "I love you too much to hurt you with this." But secrets are heavy. And every day the weight grew. Slow, reflective tone. Michael began to notice little things. Laura seemed tired more often, distracted at dinner, distant during their walks. One night, as they sat watching TV, he reached for her hand and asked, "Are you okay, Laura? You've been quiet lately." She forced a smile. "Just a little tired, that's all." Michael nodded, but worry flashed across his face. Tension builds. Laura's best friend, Ellen, dropped by one afternoon and found Laura sitting at the kitchen table, staring into her tea. Ellen asked what was wrong. Tears welled in Laura's eyes as she whispered, "I think I might be sick, but I can't tell Michael." It would break his heart. Ellen took her hand gently. "Secrets can break hearts too, Laura. He loves you. Let him love you through this." Laura shook her head. "Not until I know for sure." That night, she hid the new test results in the bottom drawer of her desk. She thought no one would find them, but Michael did. Looking for a pen, he found the envelope, saw the hospital logo, and froze. Rising tension. When Laura came home that evening, Michael was sitting at the table, the envelope in his hands. "Why didn't you tell me?" he asked quietly. Laura's heart dropped. She opened her mouth, but no words came. Finally, she whispered, "I didn't want to scare you. I wanted to protect you." Michael's voice trembled. "I don't need protection from the truth. I need you." Tears rolled down Laura's cheeks. They sat in silence for a long time, holding hands, heavy, emotional tone. The next day, they went to the doctor together. Laura's hands trembled as she held Michael's arm in the waiting room. He whispered, "Whatever it is, we face it together." The doctor came in, his face calm. He smiled gently. "Laura, we have the final results. It's not what we feared. It's a minor condition. We can treat it with medication." Laura exhaled sharply, relief flooding her chest. Michael pulled her into a hug, tears in his eyes. Emotional resolution begins. On the drive home, they were quiet for a while. Finally, Laura said softly, "I'm sorry I lied. I thought I was protecting you." Michael smiled gently. "You don't have to protect me from life, Laura. Love isn't just for sunny days. It's for the storms, too." Laura's eyes filled with tears again, but this time they were tears of gratitude. Warm build-up. That night, they had dinner together, candles lit, soft music playing. Laura reached across the table and said, "From now on, no more secrets. Promise?" Michael nodded, squeezing her hand. "Promise." Reflective tone. Laura learned something that autumn. Love isn't just about sparing someone pain. Love is telling the truth, even when it's hard, and facing life hand in hand. Sometimes we hide things because we are afraid, but love can hold both fear and truth and make us stronger. Optional ending 1, deeper connection. Weeks later, Laura and Michael joined a support group for couples facing illness. They found new friends and grew even closer, grateful for every day. Optional ending 2, quiet reflection. One evening, Laura sat on the porch watching the sunset. Michael brought her tea and said, "I'm glad you told me." Laura smiled and whispered, "Me too." Optional ending 3, celebration. Months later, when Laura's treatment was complete, they threw a small dinner party. Laura raised a glass and said, "This year taught me something. Love is stronger than fear." Warm, friendly tone. Would you have hidden the diagnosis or told your partner right away? How do you think Michael handled the truth? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. And if you enjoy emotional, true-to-life stories with powerful lessons, subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next story.